The wind's out of the south at 8 miles an hour. A little one down there to Schick over to Sutton, and that is out number 1. Play goes 5-3, 1 out. I wondered if our operations guy forgot to put the batteries in it. 2-2 pitch, pops it up on the infield. Sutton, foul territory, makes the catch, and that's out number 2. That bat over her right shoulder. Here's the 3-1, ball 4, walked her. First walk of the afternoon for Hayslip. 2 out, 1 on, gonna bring Eberly shooting the signs from the dugout to Hayslip. Fly ball, Miner goes behind first base, makes the catch, and that is out number 3. On the season, 16 appearances, started 14 games, completed 2. Lackey hits one out to center field. Romine, the center fielder, and the flex player makes the catch. So that is out number 1. That's going to bring up Katie Hewells. Hewells' new life after that foul tip. Perales missed it. Fly ball right field. The right fielder, Akers, camps underneath of it and makes the catch, and that's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the Racers. That's going to bring up the freshman first. Vaughn's 2-2. Fly ball out into left field. Merced cannot makes the catch. Sutton's going to go into second. Standing up with a double. Just gets over Merced's head. So a 2-out double for Sutton. For Sutton in the left-hander's box. Gets it up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to bring Sutton around. The throw at home. Sutton is going to be out. Nice play by Romaine, the center fielder. She got it to Perales, the catch. She's playing at third. She's playing right even with the bag, maybe a step behind. The 1-2. Swing and a foul tip kept her alive. Franzen couldn't keep a hold of it. We can see this on the screen. Boy, I don't know. It's pretty tough. I've got a glare on my screen, folks, and so I can't tell right now. She could just go around and screw herself right into the ground. And I didn't call that one. Holcomb picks it up over to Sutton, and that is out number 2. 6-3 for those of you scoring at home. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the second. Hayslip's pitch. Ball 4, walked her second walk of the afternoon. So here's what's happened both times. Hayslip. First pitch from Hayslip. Ball in the dirt, hits the plate. That's going to be a wild pitch. You're going to send Studer down to second. The 3-2. Walked her low. Second walk in a row. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. 3 walks issued by number 9 hitter for the Bears. Hits one back to Miner. Miner goes to Sutton, and that's out number 3. So, there was no hits, no errors, no runs. There was 2 left, and after something to go here in the bottom of the second, it's Osment, Webb, and Schick. Osment steps in. The designated player, fly ball, right field, Akers. 2 steps, makes the catch, out number 1. Pops it up. Merced goes into foul territory, makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs. That'll bring up Allie Schick. 1-1 the count to Schick. Base hit in between the third baseman and the shortstop. So a 2-out getting a start here. Well, Vaughn, Holcomb batting .274. Schick's only stolen 1 base, hits it right back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to the first baseman, Baber, and that's out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left after 2 complete innings of play. Bears nothing, Racers nothing. This is Hayslip back to work. Little fly ball. Holcomb goes out on the outfield grass, and that's out number 1. Factor for the shortstop, third baseman, and the left fielder. It'll be a factor for a while. Hits a ground ball. Holcomb picks it up, quickly gets it over to Sutton at first, and that's 2 outs. That's on me. Fly ball going out. Lackey calls everybody off, and she makes the catch from center field as it stayed up in the air. So 1, 2, 3, nothing across top of the first. Franzen, fly ball. Merced goes back, comes in, makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Go to the top of the order, Aaron. Ball 4 walked her. First walk she has issued today. Alloway kid. She'll be back next year after the injury. Hits it right back to Vaughn. Knocked her glove off. Everybody's going to be safe. That's going to be an infield hit. Hewells hit that ball hard. Perales put the tag on Sutton. Shoots one there to Grande. They go to first. Go to second. Safe. So Lackey goes to third. Hewells will be out. Gets the sign, comes home. Strike. Sutton's going down to second. Everybody gets back into their position. Vaughn gets set. Minor's ready. She's dug in. Swing foul tip struck her out. Took something off of it. So there was one. Slip gets the sign. Comes home. Ball 4 walked her. Well, walk the leadoff runner in an inning, that always spells trouble. We've seen consistently somewhere. The 0-1 coming. Bunt puts it down. Puts a nice one. Schick gets it to Sutton. Dandy play there. But it does sacrifice the runner to second. Play goes 5-3, out number 1. Comes home. Shoots one into right field. It gets down. Webb picks it up, throws home, cut the runner off by Sutton. So now there's runners at the corner with one out. Base hit for Derryberry. Nobody's broke in the scoring column. Hits it to Holcomb. Holcomb comes home. Franzen makes the tag. Play it third. Nobody there. So it's still going to be first and third. You're going to have Nielsen out 6-2. Nice throw by Holcomb to Franzen, and Franzen put the play on it. Watch this as Holcomb goes over to her right, comes right home, put the tag on. There's the out. Derryberry comes home. Struck her out to end the inning. Called third strike, second strikeout of the ball game. One hit, 2 left, no errors, no runs. In the middle of the third, or in the middle of the fourth, Bears nothing, Racers nothing. Hits in 62 at bats. She scored 3 runs, 13 RBIs, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts, 2 doubles. Hits it back to Vaughn. Vaughn snags it nonchalantly and throws it over to Baber. Vaughn's 1-2, takes something off of it, hit it down to Baber. Baber at first base will take it by herself. And that'll bring up Allie Schick. She got a base hit with 2 outs. 3-2, Vaughn hits it. Another base hit between the 5-6 hole. That's a base hit. Second hit of the afternoon. That's going to bring up Parker Holcomb. Holcomb hit it back to Vaughn her last time. Will not steal base with 2 outs. Hits it right to the second baseman. Boots the ball, and there's Holcomb on first base. That'll be an E4. Hit it right to Girardi, and she let it roll right up her hands and hit her in the chest and couldn't pick it up. So now 2 on. Bottom of the 4th, scoreless ball game. Franzen fly ball. Romine takes 3 steps in, makes the catch, and that's the out. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 error, and 2 left at the end. Hits slapper to Holcomb. Holcomb got her out to Sutton. Bang, bang, play at first. 6-3. Kickapoo High. Another slap. That goes from Schick to Sutton for out number 2. So 2 slap outs. That'll bring 1-0 to Vaughn. Vaughn, fly ball, left field. Hewells camps underneath of it, out number 3. So 1-2-3, nothing across, top of the 5th for the Bears. Score remains Bears nothing, Racers nothing. This is the Valley on ESPN. Chicken strips. Better than that old nickel or snow cone in the day. Hits one to Girardi, the second baseman, over to Baber, and that's out number 1. Just hits one down the left field line. She's going to make the turn, the play at second. She is out of there. Nice play by Merced to the second fielder. Give Hewells a base hit. as she stretched that double into the base hit and out. One pitch from Vaughn to Sutton. Here it comes. Hits it to the shortstop, Derryberry. Derryberry over to Baber, and that's out number 3. Both pitchers, 1, 2, 3, nothing across in the 5th. We're deadlocked at zeros. Hits it down third baseline. They call that fair. That'll be interesting to see, and that's going to be at least a double, and that is a leadoff double for McLaughlin. I thought it was just out the wristband. Comes home. Pop up out in the outfield. Lackey calls for it. The runner cannot tag. Good throw to Schick. Gets past her. There's the play to Hayslip. Save underneath the tag. Ball bounced up so close to Schick. Fans are saying out. Hayslip with the tag. Look at the bag and see if you can see it dent in. That's where the foot gets. Let's see what they say. Home plate umpire David Lee will raise his hand and give us a sign. Safe. So Jake Pennington, your debut as an umpire is an Hayslip, 1 out. Got a runner at third. Shows bunt. Gets a dandy down. Schick. They get her. Oh, safe. They said she's under the tag. Runner goes to second. In there. Now they got it at third. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's hold on. If they're out of challenges, they can't do anything. Let's just look at it for ourselves. And we're blocked by the umpire, so it doesn't matter. So a run scores 1-0 Bears. They're going to get a lot of close plays today. Tags the places. Hits it to Holcomb. Holcomb checks the runner, goes over to first. Sutton could not get it out of her glove, and the runner advances to third. 2 outs, 1-1 on the batter. 1-0 ball game in the top of the 6th inning. Pops it up in the air. Sutton calls for it. Foul territory. That's the 3rd out. Akers, she ran for McLaughlin, the DP. Minor hits a little soft liner back to Vaughn. That's out number 1 for Jestad. Counts 1-1, 1 out. Hits a line drive. Going to be a base hit into left field. Going to go to the wall. Jestad's going to go for 2, so she's going to have a stand-up double. Not a bad way to start your season. If she could get one to the fence, she could go around the bases. Hits one into right field. King, the right fielder, goes back, makes the catch, throws into third, and the runner, Jestad, is safe. So, stake here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 ball game. Walked her, ball 4. Only the second walk given up by Bear pitcher. Derryberry, Girardi, and Baber. Third to first. Perales behind the plate. Line drive, base hit. That's going to tie the ball game. Schick's going to go into third. She's going to be safe. RBI base hit for Parker Holcomb. That is going to be Holcomb's 5th RBI of the season, and we are tied. 2 out. Let's watch this one. First pitch, boom, hit it right into right field. Bobbitt picks it up, throws it to third, but Schick got in there before the throw. Franzen hits 200 with 2 outs, 182. 3 hits, 20 at bats, 1 run. Walked once, struck out 3. Strike outside corner. They're going to let Holcomb go down to second unencumbered. White's down to her last strike. 0-2. Man, oh man. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4, walk the bases loaded. Well, can it get any more exciting? Bag, middle infielder's back. Hits one down to Studer. She steps on third, and that'll be the 3rd out. But there was 2 hits, 1 run, no errors, and 3 left. At the end of 6. Hits it. Gets it between the 5-6 hole. Leadoff base hit for Merced. 9-2-0 in the count. Mercedes gets the ball down. Hayslip over to Sutton. That's out number 1. Girardi does her job. on that. Fly ball out into left field. Lackey comes into foul territory and makes the catch. That's 2 outs on Vaughn. Ball 4, Walker. Number 3 on the all-time home run for Missouri State. 3-0. Not even a courtesy strike. Walk 2 in a row. So now you got the bases loaded. Merced will go to third. Vaughn will go to second. McLaughlin at first. The 1-2 count, 2 outs, 1-1 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Hits it down to Schick. Gets under her glove. 1 run will score. Merced scores. Vaughn's going to score. It's a 3-1 ball game. So Baber, the hero, gets a 2-out base hit, 2-run score, just gets it under Schick's glove as she was guarding the line at third. So runners are at first and second. That's high. Little pop-up. Holcomb goes out into left field. That's going to end the 7th inning. But there was 2 hits. There was 2 runs. There was 2 left on, and there were no errors. So at the end, in the middle of the 7th inning, and Dylan Norton, director-producer, replays Zach Laggett, did a great job today. Hits one back, second baseman fields it, but throws, cannot be there in time. Infield hit. Girardi did a great job to get to it, but just was going away and couldn't get enough on the throw. Hewells with an infield shortstop. Sutton's the tying run. Hits one, base hits, gonna get down. Racers are gonna play station to station as Hewells will stop at second base, and you try to catch the ball in the net. Just catch it on the bat. 0-2, can't move, gotta get a hit now. Hits it back to the pitcher. Vaughn goes over to third, can't make it at first, so the lead runner's out. Minor's on 7th. Gets a bunt down. Third baseman over to first, got the out. Studer made a nice play and got it to Girardi, who covered at second. Moved the runners to second. Had 1 official at bat this year. Check swing, foul. They're going to bring the runner in. The play at the plate, save as Sutton scores. That's going to put Minor down at third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Watch this one. Gets away. Here comes Sutton. She makes the head first slide. Slides underneath the tag. Safe. Victory. Racers. Sandy hits it back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Baber, and that is the ball game. So the Racers, they get 1 hit, 1 run. They leave 1. And there were no errors. Final score 3-2. That play went 1-3 for the final out. Schwick's going to be the winner. Hayslip's going to be the loser. Line score 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Bears. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error for the Racers. Want to remind you tomorrow's game. First game will be at 3 o'clock. It's mini.